Most players think Tangtang is a main DPS, but that's actually the biggest mistake you can make. If you try to run her as your main damage dealer, you actually need to rank up another fully built DPS just to keep your damage up. Tangtang only really shines when she's part of a Cryo team, where she functions more like a sub-DPS that amplifies your overall damage. So in this video, we're breaking down Tangtang's real role, the team that unlocks her potential, and whether she's actually worth pulling, or is she an easy skip. So Tangtang is better viewed as a Cryo synergy sub DPS, not a standalone main carry. So people think she's a main DPS for the simple reason, well, she was hyped to be a main DPS at the beginning when people didn't actually know. They were just guessing, I think, but she was really hyped up to be a main DPS. She wasn't hyped up. No one knew she was Cryo at the beginning. And then here's the thing. She's a controlled operator. The meta teams right now, the controlled operators, they're just main carries. Everybody else just supports their damage. But she's more like a sub DPS on a Cryo team, because her damage really depends on building a Cryo team around her. And it's not just her damage, but the damage of the team overall. So if you're controlled Tangtang as your active operator, you're usually going to need to build another main DPS behind her to maintain your overall team damage. So when you're playing Tangtang as the controlled operator, you're going to have basically two rotations. One when you have the ults available, and one when you don't. So let's go over when you don't, because that's going to be most of your gameplay against the bigger bosses. So you're going to start out with the battle skill of Last Rite and Shahi. And you're going to do the 5-hit combo into the final strike of Tangtang. And this is going to give you your first infliction of Cryo. Right here, you're going to be able to perform the combo skill of Adelia, and then the combo skill of Tangtang. And next, you're going to perform the battle skill of Tangtang, and this is going to give you your second infliction of Cryo. And one thing you want to remember is you always want to use the combo skill for Tangtang before you use her battle skill, because the combo skill actually gives the battle skill a boost for extra whirlpools, giving you more damage on the field. So kind of keep that in mind for your rotation also. Next, you're going to use the battle skill of Adelia. And when you use this battle skill of Adelia, make sure that corrosion is still active on the enemy. So timing is really crucial, so you don't want to get interrupted on your combos, because when you perform the battle skill of Adelia, she converts the corrosion into susceptibility. And this gives you more damage down the road in this rotation. So you really need to make sure your timing is good. And now you're going to go into the final strike of Tangtang. And this is going to trigger the combo for Shahi. And this is going to give you your third infliction of Cryo. Now you're going to see the combo for Last Rite pop up immediately, but you don't want to do it until you have all 4 inflictions of Cryo. And now you're going to perform the combo of Tangtang, followed by the battle skill of Tangtang, giving you 4 infliction of Cryo. And this is why you perform the combo of Last Rite. And you're going to have a lot of debuffs on here and a lot of boosts for your damage. And your combo, I don't have it fully ranked up, but I'm already getting over 100k for the combo skill for Last Rite. So I think that's pretty good right now. Now you want to talk about the rotation when you have your ults available. So basically, when you have the ults available, you want to make sure you have a few things going on. First, you want to make sure you've used the battle skill of Adelia while corrosion was still active to get the susceptibility from Adelia. And you want to make sure you've performed the combo skill of Tangtang and then the battle skill of Tangtang, because she adds susceptibility to your enemy also. And this is going to give you a good boost of damage when you have both those susceptibility available. And now you're going to perform Adelia's ult and Shahi's ult for the amp, and then Last Rite's ult. And after the first hit of Last Rite, I usually go ahead and perform Tangtang's ult where she freezes the enemy. And then you want to always dive early when you use Tangtang's ult, because that will give you a boost of damage. So this is pretty much how I play them, how I play this team, and it really feels good to play this team. Now I will admit this team is not a 20-second kill. I mean, not yet. I mean, I don't think you're going to get there with this particular rotation in this team, but I don't have them ranked up fully. Not even close. It's going to be a minute for me. So now here's the final verdict. Pull or skip. So let's break it down into 3 types of players. You want to pull if you want a cryo team, or you already have a main DPS, or if you like the team synergy gameplay. And that was 3 good reasons why you might be able to pull or would like to pull. But I would say skip if you're looking for a main carry, or you don't want to build a cryo team, because you really have to build a cryo team with her, guys. So for me, she's a pull because I had the cryo team working on it, and I already had a main DPS, and I love the team synergy gameplay. I really like it. So for me, she's a pull, guys. But hey, let me know, did you pull? Are you going to skip? Or what are you going to do? And how do you play her also? All right. Thanks, guys. And have a good one. And thanks for listening. And I'll catch you on the next grind.